On Mika. Oh, the music bangs so much. Hi. Welcome to well, okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but Limbus company, it's up here, I swear. Okay, while the music is amazing, I am realizing I can't hear myself talk, so let me lower it just a little bit, for myself that is. I can keep it high for you guys for now. But yeah, I've played Project Moon games, like one of them till the end at least, that is Library of Ruina. And I wanted to play Limbus Company at some point. Technically, I put a little bit of a lie in the title because I said it's the first time I played it, but not quite. I played the tutorial back on release, actually. And I forgot about that. But just now I clicked on this menu to download the game, and it told me I had an account. So I was like, okay. Then I went in, tried to delete it, because I was like, okay, might as well restart, you know, so that I don't have to like be bothered by like redoing the tutorial or whatever. And so so I could redo the tutorial and the story and all of that. Back when the tutorial was utter garbage, yes, absolutely. I did not understand anything about the tutorial back then. MIDI music, yeah. I was actually like, I wanted to wait on this screen to see if there would be like an actually sung MIDI song, but sadly no. I was hoping for open the curtains, lights out kind of thing. Yippee! Hi Lee, hi Ned, hi Hey Show Despiser. Basically I did do the tutorial back then, and I think I rerolled as well. But like I don't remember. So we shall discover what I have, and we shall restart the tutorial hopefully. Actual version plays after a cutscene in the tutorial. Oh, nice. That's good. Guess you'll have to fill in the vocals yourself. I can't wait just now. And what is a Limbus company? It is a game that happens after Library of Ruina. So as you can see, I tried to delete the account, but it told me, okay, 7 days and we're gonna delete it. So I was like, okay, well, maybe not then. Let's recover it. But I will have to figure out how to go to the tutorial. See, the issue is that they really want me to go click on Inferno and go to Canto 1, but I don't want to do that. I want to redo the prologue. Thank you very much. So I do remember. Let's go see what I picked up. So this is what I have. So oh no, that's not what I have. That's just the tutorial thing. Imagine you click on your units, and you get like a 50 pages of tutorial. But yeah, as for what this is, it's it's kind of like SCP inspired, an SCP inspired universe kind of, but like well expanded upon, and now it's really like completely its own thing. But like the first game, you had to like cater to SCP type things, and then in the second one you basically had to like, well, be part of some like world bending magical machine type thing to free the world from human greed, I suppose. it's a bit on the deeper end then. So you know, but yeah, and so this game is more in the gacha game angle of things, but where you can actually farm every character instead of paying way too much money. So there you go. You can configure various teams from your 12 Limbus company sinners and their identities. In Sinners window, selecting a sinner identity portrait will show a list of their identities and ego. You can change your team from there. Select the All Identities or All Ego button to view the full list of identities and ego for all sinners. Gotcha. In normal team loadout menus, clicking anywhere on each identity portrait loads into the Edit Team menu. However, in Battle Encounter team menus, the identity's portrait will be divided into the following two areas. This is like the definition of information overload. Selecting the upper part of the portrait loads into the Edit Team menu, where you can view and swap out the identities and ego of the selected sinner. Okay. Selecting the lower part is to deploy him. Okay, gotcha. This area on the bottom shows the number of deployable identities for this battle. Gotcha. So many more pages. You will not be able to edit your team in certain battle encounters. However, in those cases, selecting anywhere on the sinner portrait will deploy that unit. Gotcha. Select and hold an identity portrait to view the selected identity detailed information. In the detailed identity info menu, you can view more information about the selected identity. Yeah, okay, cool. Select the announcer button to view the list of announcers. I have no fucking clue what an announcer is, but sure. Select the magnifier icon at the bottom of each announcer to view their voice lines. Okay, I see what this is now. Select from a list of keywords, choose a name for your loadout. You can create 20 teams. Just a bit, yeah. Select the detailed info button here to view the following information: all identities, skill attack types, sin affinities, and equipped ego. On the right panel, you can access the general overview for the types and amounts of ego resources your current team gains in battle. Select the right panel to view the identities that gain the selected ego resources and the ego that uses them. You can copy and share the team code. Reset the current selected team. I'm gonna remember all of this. You can select the support identities that your friends have registered here. Gotcha. Information retained, yeah. So it's gonna be the Dark Souls type text message at the end of the tutorial. Copy the team code for the currently selected team loadout. Paste the copied team code. Okay, gotcha. I feel like we are tutorializing a bit more than we should. And so like a lot of this stuff is like, okay, I would have figured out that copy and paste meant copy and paste, you know, we didn't need that extra page. Deploying backup units. In normal battles, you cannot deploy more sinners than the participant limit, indicated at the bottom right corner. However, in chain battles, you can deploy backup units in addition to participating units. When a unit is defeated mid-battle, a backup unit will substitute in to fill their place. In chain battles, the battle will not end in defeat until all units selected for the battle encounter, both participating units and backup units, are defeated. When participating unit is killed, backup units will be substituted. Yeah, I figured it out! When the backup units substitute into battle, they enter with bonus SP based on the starting SP value defined by their deployment order. Gotcha. Certain chain battles may give additional buffs for backup units. Okay. Please experiment with deployment orders and strategize prior to entering chain battles. My nose is bleeding. In chain battles, SP loss due to ally death listed in the base factor increasing decreasing sanity will not activate. If an ally, I haven't even seen what a fucking chain battle is. It's crazy that your throat is gonna die before chapter 1. Yeah, just form reading tutorials. If an ally is defeated mid-encounter, a backup unit with the earliest deployment order will replace them. This is called substitution or substitute. Okay. When a deployed unit is defeated, its support passive will activate instead of its combat passive. Okay. When a backup unit substitutes in, its combat passive will activate instead of its support passive. Okay. In chain battles, the indicator that shows the number of waves shows the total number of enemies and the number of defeated enemies instead. Wait, what? Shows... The indicator that shows the number of waves shows the total number of enemies and the number of defeated enemies instead. Oh, okay, gotcha. Instead of waves, it's just enemies that come in again and again. That's what chain battle is then. However, this indicator does not take into account the extra enemies that are summoned due to certain conditions. Okay, so that's my characters. We got there eventually. All identities, I think I have to click. Yeah, that's it. So I think I rerolled, and I rerolled for something that I eventually was fine with. But then after that I didn't really play because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play the other games first. So I have no clue if anything in there is actually good or not. In fact, I don't even know the rarity of stuff. I think, yeah, the 000 is the highest rarity. So I have like quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. Ego? Don't really know what they are. Okay, so all that reading was just to see whatever this is. Also, I did obtain a ticket because it's the anniversary right now, and so you get a ticket of something, but I didn't really know what it was. So there you go. Let me remove all of the exclamation marks. Okay, now we can go play the tutorial. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's the story again? Drive? Yay! Inferno the story. Prologue. I found it! Can I enter or with... I assume the story will pop up as well if I press enter. We got there. Nope. Nope, never mind, it doesn't. Defeat. Oh yeah, also if my PNG is taking too much room, I'll remove it. Play battle. I'm gonna have to click all of those over and over, don't I? Should probably read out loud as well. Do you see now? You can't run from us. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the... something. You must be out of your... Technically speaking, I can't tell you that our master's plans doesn't really break any of the city's taboos. I want to keep their voices in the back because I want us to like know what they sound like, but I do want to be able to read louder. Yes, you do something and you say, don't you remember on page 8? Oh yeah, it's true. I didn't see the message above that, Ned. You're so right though. Okay. It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to even consider attempting. You catch my drift? Huh, would you look at that? You managed to get a different head in. You managed to get a different head in so fast. Okay. People like you always prepared for anything? Oh. I'm a clock face. That's what they called me in high school. Oh wait, no, I didn't have an L. Just wait until I get the... The likes of you will be no match for. I guess that new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? Yep, all I can hear is the clock ticking. You think they're screaming on the inside? Gah! That's me after a stream. The ticking's gotten faster, so I guess they can still feel pain. Damn it, why am I clocking? What did Mika mean by that? Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memory decay already? The was done too quick. Huh, they've gone quiet already. Let's get this over with. No one ever comes here, Wolf. There are no eyes on us, so what's the hurry? We must follow her teachings. No wasting time. Yeah, but... can't we just savor the moment? We're not going to get another chance to off someone of this caliber. You have a tendency to grow far too emotional on a job, Lion. Don't mix business with pleasure. She said it. Shame. I still wanted to have a look at your face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, yes? Clock, 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 clock. Which means, like hell I am, I'm taking his location to the grave with... damn it. Where was supposed to be again? My memories are fading too quickly. Right. No mouth. I have no mouth, but I must clock. Meaning this one can't tell us how to find it. Can I end them now? Sure. Hey, what's that noise? You let yourself get tailed, Panther? No, there wasn't anyone who could have tracked me. Just a wild animal, perhaps? That doesn't sound like an animal, yeah. It sounds like a fucking Corvette at best. A bus, oh. Oh, it's the magic bus? How did it even end up here? It's the Inazuma caravan. Must have taken a wrong turn. Yeah, right in the forest. Oh, they're going to pay quite the hefty price for that wrong turn. Take a lion to a bus fight, I guess. Did Lion just get pushed back? If my eyes are still right, then you will not fail to reach the port of glory. Who are you? The nameplate says Post? It's Flower! You've lost your way in a dark forest. What? Yet you were not overcome with fear. Why was that? That's because I could simply lift my head to find the stars. That's right. Oh. She talks clock! Now, keep revisiting that image, and let your heart speak with these words aloud.
너의 별을
Follow
따라가거라.
your star. Follow your star? May my heart be my guiding key. I get it. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head. It was the first dong, followed by the sensation of multiple chains penetrating me. Oh, it's that time of the day, gotcha. Oh no, I actually, it wasn't a feeling. It was very true.
걱정하지 마세요.
Please don't worry. Your heart is still functional, though it may feel otherwise.
이것으로 계약은
With this,
완료되었습니다.
the pact is sealed.
단테,
Dante, from this day forth. What? Dante is in this game? We are bound by your time. What do you...
이제 저희의 심장이
The beating of our hearts now depends on where your hands fall. The clock hand or the real hands? Dante from the Limbus Company series. True.
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. How?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Is that really everything? Single apple has fallen. This guy is still not making any sense. Jeez, the wait was killing me. Are we finally getting some action? Well, a little warm-up wouldn't hurt. Oh wow, we're just like... The entire cast is here instantly, huh? What's that miserable thing writhing up on the ground? Are they to be the newest addition to the squad? You might want to watch your language. I heard that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을
Must have been an instant ambush,
머리를 숨겼구나.
yet you still managed to hide your head. Who are you people, and what's with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기
Wait, it is a
위해서
bus?
정의의
I thought they
사자들이
thought it was a bus, but it was actually like a train or
원하는
something.
곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
Because of the like the front of it. We are the heralds of justice who have come to aid you, and this is the magical bus. Wait, it's a magical bus that can take us wherever we wish to go. Justice bus? I
그런 대답을
feel like I've
듣는
seen an animated show about this when I was a child. Is that not what you wanted to hear? You will feel more at ease that way.
시간도 없고
We're racing against time, and the situation isn't in our favor.
하지만 한
So let me
번만
explain this once. After some time passed. So let me get this straight. As long as I do as you say, those complete strangers who have never even met will fight in my stead.
맞아요.
Correct.
당신이
So long as you give them the right orders.
있다면요.
I love that every time he talks, it's just tick tock, tick tock. Right then, let's slaughter those shitheads. Go back to where I was. And what was I doing? Where am I even supposed to go back to? I was right on the cusp of an extremely important moment. Something I was never supposed to forget.
진정해요.
Calm down. It's only natural that this new head would have adverse effects on your memory. Yeah, usually memories is mainly in the head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인
Focus on the struggle at hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야
I'm not sure how to address you. She was actually gonna call us Clockhead?
시계
Would
지휘관님?
Commander Clock suffice? In any case, we await your orders. She was about to throw out a slur, I swear. Hey, do we really need orders? It seems like going one-on-one is the only way. Huh? Hey! You lot, quit your prattling. You just need to crush them all.
최선을 다해주세요.
Please, do your best, Dante. I guess I don't have any other choice. It's clocking time! Hey, it's about time I clocked in. Okay, let's do the actual fight now. You know what? Now when I go to work, I might actually go, it's clocking time. Let us begin by learning the basics of combat. Please direct your attention to the dashboard here. You will be using the dashboard to relay your commands to the sinners. Okay. You will find each sinner's skills on the dashboard. Gotcha. Oh, okay, so like... Okay, each character has their skills above them. Gotcha. The control scheme is simple. Simply drag from the left end of the dashboard to the right end to chain the skills. And you're ready to enter the combat phase. Allow me to guide your hand. Press and hold the gear on the left and to grab the chain. Then, while you're holding the chain from the left gear, connect the skills from left to right along the guiding line. I guess I'm not supposed to like actually pick right now. Now that the skills for all sinners have been chained, you may press the gear on the right to start the combat phase.
금방 다녀올게.
Oh shit! There's some deflects happening. Also, we're mostly eating shit. What was that tutorial? The fuck? Damn, everyone got destroyed. And that is how you, the manager, issue your orders. Let us try that again. Look at the dashboard. Grab the chain from the left gear and connect the skills along the guiding line to command us to use them. Use the dashboard, grab and drag. Okay, but like, can I... No, I can't read the skills still. Okay. Oh, this time we hit him. That's nice. Still feel like I'm getting fucked up. Now, please issue a command. So... Yeah, okay, but I guess we have to like read them inside the we have to like read when we start combat, I guess, or before combat. So this pushes it further in, so maybe it's better. Okay. I'm just looking where the yellow thingy pushes. Also, to be fair, I am not using the tutorial characters. Just... Or maybe I am, actually, I don't know. Are we just dead? Like, I don't feel like we're doing much of anything.
행동을 개시합니다.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's pretty brutal. And everybody's dead. Something tells me it didn't quite go as expected. Scripted loss? Maybe. Let's see. That's the issue with literally not being able to redo the tutorial as it was. I don't get it. These nobodies managed to take Lion down? Okay, no, I guess it was a scripted loss. Hang on. I know this is kind of weird coming from someone you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this out. Oof. Well, I guess we have to go back to the gacha now. This is not ideal. I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them.
다들 장난해? 난
Are y'all kidding? I haven't even started. What the hell? You said you'd fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어.
Well, we never promised to win said fights. Look at that smug ass smile. Why do you have a smug smile when you're getting your shit kicked in? What?
그리고
And it seems that I'm the only survivor. Okay, so you meant for this to happen? So you've got an ace up your sleeve, haven't you?
비장의 수
Not necessarily an ace, no.
그저
It's simply about
별을
following the star.
따라가는 거죠.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가?
Is this supposed to be a mass suicide or something? It's a rather unpleasant display. What am I supposed to do? Arriving with all that fanfare, only to die like flies. It's fucking crazy. Everyone's getting murdered. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what you said, but is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라. 거짓
Deliver this
사자야.
message to the serpent, false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
Sheesh. This man with red eyes, gotcha. This is a flow that cannot be stopped. The flow of time. She said it.
붉은색
The red?
왜
But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Do you know why I only had those two dismembered?
별에야, 사지만
Yeah, no, I just started. Well, I'm redoing like the tutorial because I did just the tutorial like 3 years ago or something. So, but since then I played the other Project Moon games, so that's why we're going back through it now. Because one of you needs to be intact to carry the rest and scram pell-mell out of here. Oh. And you're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze. I think that's what they called the guy in red in the previous game.
그렇게 노려보지 마.
That's a joke, by the way.
놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Don't glare at me like that. This is nothing compared to what you did. Sorry.
그 정도 부상.
With wounds like those, I'm sure your boss will recognize the effort you put in. Consider them a badge of honor.
장처럼 아니면
Unless
여기서
you want to meet your end right here. No, I'm good. Who? Are you one of them? You're too late. They are already...
늦은 건 아무것도
I'm not late
없습니다.
for anything, Dante.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
Previous game has rad rabies. I feel like Slay the Spire has that as well. Also, I'm not a cat. We only need
놀릴 시간.
a little time to rewind. Oh. And I'm a clock and we need time. Wait, this is perfect. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by an excruciating stab of pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. Ooh. Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. I couldn't even tell where the pain was coming from anymore. It's so loud in my headset. Goku Mika, pick PNG, thank you! I worked hard on it. I couldn't even tell where the pain was coming from anymore. I let out a cry of pure agony as I felt my body twisting and breaking open. You... My consciousness fading, the only thing I could perceive was everyone... Oh, everyone is fine now! Was the sight of mutilated bodies around me inexplicably regenerating.
앞으로도 끝내주길
You're in for one hell of a painful ride from here on out, Dante. in the voice of the man with red eyes. Well, that's a way to start a game. Okay. Okay. So we have a few more levels. So I've done all of those levels before, as I said, like 3 years ago. So we just have a few more of these to do to learn the game, basically. And then we shall see. Plus, we can experience the story together as well, which is nice. I hear a beast howling from somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger, or
움찔움찔거려.
they're being itchy-twitchy? Are they up?
드디어 정신을
Awake at last.
버티지 못하고 골러갔으면
It would have been a bit
실망할
would have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는
Freshing morning. This is Kaun, the bus driver. I don't know why. I thought she was like a bunny for a second.
아침은 아니지만
It's not morning, but I suppose it could be refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? Well, I
제각거리는군.
tick-tocking like a clock, huh? Language barrier will be quite a hassle.
곤란한데
Ah, but the other girl could hear what I said.
저는
You may call me Virgilius.
이
Wait,
말이
Virgilius and Dante? I feel like
이해했다는
I know those from somewhere. Wait, and the story is called Inferno? I gave him a quick nod. He didn't seem hostile.
좋아. 듣는 것에
Good.
문제가
At least your hearing is functional.
일단
Time to drive,
출발하지,
Kaun.
가론.
출발할게.
Now departing. Vroom, vroom. There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus? Can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past. I just love the idea of a magic bus, like, because of like TV shows as a kid with the magic bus. That's what it was called.
당신이 누구의 문제는
Do you remember who you were? I shook my head to say no. I had just been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism of sorts.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군.
We will die defending her because yes, she's pretty cute. And she drives the bus apparently, so... I suppose you'll want your memory back, don't you? I nodded. Sure felt like an idiot. Smooth as it gets. What's to stop the rest of you from adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지?
What do you think, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will respectfully decline. Wow, that's such a long way to say no. Maybe he's right.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일
I
수
find it
있는
unlikely that the situations ahead will permit us the physical liberty for smooth gesture-based communication. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair glistening even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
She almost seems like she could be a robot. Wait, no. Different girl. Different girl. Dante. Dante? Come to think of it, the man with the red eyes has been calling me that too.
단테는
Dante is your name. The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound familiar at all. But it's on your jacket though. Is there a way to hide the UI? Yeah, see? Dan from Gossip Girl. Yo! Okay, you have to tell me, Chad. I have to be like the first person that made a Gossip Girl reference while playing Limbus Company. Like, I know plenty of people have played this game for the past like 3 years, but I must be the only one. Surely. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound familiar at all.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier and that bird G or whatever. He seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는
Good choice for a PNG. Thank you, thank you. Post can hear what you intend to speak. She was my favorite girl in Library of Ruina, and she was the book I used on my character made after me in there. So boss can hear what you intend to speak. Gotcha. You actually can, but how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인
Assumptions of yesteryear must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement. What does that mean? It's anachronistic to think that vocal organs, such as the cords of our tongue, are necessary for one to communicate. Oh, okay, gotcha. So like, if we are in a world where, you know, like our human logic doesn't matter, then yeah, it's anachronistic. But so that would mean that Dante has the memory of a normal, quote-unquote, like a real-world human, right? Or like at least like the common sense that you still cling on to when you lose your memory, like the basic stuff that you learn and stuff like that. It's interesting. Because like there is no way you would just forget, like, so like when you have like an amnesia that isn't total like this, you don't forget stuff like, I don't know, gravity or like stuff like that, stuff that is like deeply ingrained. So that's odd that he would actually forget about that. It's kind of like more likely that he is a much more basic humans than they are. Anachronistic, right? Never considered that. I do love the use of the time language around the clock-headed character. It's very funny.
당신의 말은
You can limit the recipient of your words to one person, or choose to speak to everyone at once. But the others couldn't get it though, right? Little clarification. The scope of everyone is limited to the sinners. Oh,
수반자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
okay, that's it. Sinners?
당신의 뒤에
The people
앉아
seated behind you.
방금까지
The very same who fought in your stead until mere moments ago. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one to read. Oh, so thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How I have yearned for this moment. Say, pal, where do you sell your old cranium off?
당신이었군요.
So it was you. Thanks for putting my spine back in one piece. Were you a surgeon or something in the nest?
혹시
다들 닥쳐라.
Keep your mouth shut. Nothing is more unpleasant than hearing a cacophony of noises. Actually, he's not wrong. When there's like 5 people in a stream and they all talk together, I just fucking die. They took away Dante's city common sense, so he forgot all the crazy shit that is normal in the city. Honestly, it could be that. It's an interesting form of amnesia, at least.
자기소개가
Now a brief introduction is in order.
필요한
I'll give you time to make yourselves known, starting with the one seated at the very front.
것부터
Speak.
시작.
So is he like the de facto boss guy?
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지.
Slash joke a Reddit thing? I think it's like the /S and /J, where like, you know, like people that can't get sarcasm need to have it like explained to them. It's a very like back from old messenger or messaging like tools type shorthand, I guess. Why is it always the one in front that go first? I'm sick of taking the lead, because literally taking the lead is being in whatever. I heard you were gonna be our boss. Yeah, our manager. Manager? Yep. Which is why I was real curious to meet you and... it's always tough. It's always tough work to choose the right words. And apparently it's always tough work to read them as well. Also, if there is like a subreddit I wouldn't want to go check, it's probably like r/joke. The amount of like basic jokes you must find there.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만
Don't know what you did with your old head, but I guess everyone's got a story to tell.
나는 그레고르라고 한다.
I'm Gregor. We're in this together, Manager Bud. He actually did say Manager Bud. Oh god, okay. Gregor, the Senna is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. It seems pretty chill, honestly. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change in environment can cause parts of his whole body to transform into insectile. Okay, tissues. Okay, notably akin to a carapace resembling that of the cockroach. Pretty sure that looks like a cockroach. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. It's okay, I've got a clock face. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it.
그래.
We like Gregor?
양반이 뭐야, 양반이.
That's good.
이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다 줄 사람한테.
Rodion. You know, Gregor, I did remember from the last time I did the tutorial, but Rodion, no memories of her at all. Greg, they aren't just your bud or pal. You're talking to the person who'll make us filthy rich.
그래?
Greg? Rich? What's that about?
양반보다
Everyone hanging up on one thing.
한테.
Let's see what's better to call you. Dante? I hope you don't mind us being on first name basis. You can call me Rodia too. Rodia or Rodion then? Confused. Maybe she's called Rodia Rodion. The unfortunate traits of being Backstreet's born are apparent in this sinner. Oh, she's like the Black Silent. Was it the Black Silent? I think it was. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it's advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are our superior. Who is giving me those like, I guess, reports on each like prisoner, I guess. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There is nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이
Gotcha.
우리의 관리자가
I think there is a good reason you became our manager. I'm sure you used to be a big shot back in the nest, right? When your old habits start coming back, we'll be that much closer to holding in the dough. Okay. The company and or forced. Oh, the Limbus company. Right. Oh, wait. If we are the Limbus company, I guess we are still like the stuff that the library used to be then. That's interesting. I actually never thought about that. Like L Corp. She sure is an extrovert, I'll give her that.
내 정신 좀
Oh
봐.
gosh, look at me keeping on. Hey
다음은
kid,
네 차례야.
you're up next.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. The fun company. I want to go to F Corp. That sounds like a good spot.
아우, 시시해.
Boring. That's it? Sinclair. That's my name. Well, that was short. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to be particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real battle at the moment. meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. Mild? Okay. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcements with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign, okay, that he has potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. Okay, so I have to like keep in mind that I'm trying to make like mass murderers. Gotcha. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company on his own accord? Is there anything else I need to say? This is my first corporate job. Well, you'll learn the ropes in the coming days. Okay then. How about you next, nerdy pal? I do like him. I am Yi-sang. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted wing. The Sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with the Sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Are you saying we're stupid? Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the Sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he's currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. That's it? No smoke and mirror. I waited for him to see if he was being witty or something. But he just stared vacantly out the window, disinterested. He's just like me, for real, for real. The only thing I can do in a bus or a car is look outside or sleep. I can't believe you people. Aren't proper introductions the first step to fitting into society? Call me Ishmael, if you please. Oh, that was her last name. Oh, I could have seen the other people's last names, I guess. Whoops. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint, okay? She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice, okay? However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in far and wide body of waters. Okay, her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain our trust. Ishmael is your favorite? Well, right now I don't know much about the characters, but I did have to look for a long time at Ishmael because of this, you know. Like, she has like the most detailed art to actually use as a reference. So I didn't use Sayo for, well, I used Sayo, but I mostly used Ishmael for the reference art when I drew this. I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. Yeah, super glue. I look forward to working with you. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. For someone who empathized not being a misfit, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort. What do you mean? She was so nice. Uptight one art for Kokomo Ishmael. It's an amazing background and whatnot, so I can see why. Yeah, it's like when you look at Sayo from Library of Ruina, you notice like how low detail the art is in Ruina, but like it looks cool. But when you are trying to draw something and you want like detail and stuff because it's something that's gonna be on the screen for a while, it's like, oh well, I guess I gotta make shit up then. Sorry to disappoint, cause I don't care too much for fitting in. Oh yeah, I know. Wait. I just noticed how fucking big is quote unquote baseball bat is so fucking long. The revenge on it is very good. Name's Heathcliff. Used to be a professional wrecker for property and people alike. The bat is taller than him, that's crazy. Wait, his last name is Revenge? The sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. Smash in here, yeah. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache in the process of forming a relationship. Please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. We have that? We have HR? Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you have an easier time handling him. Okay, so he's like Kagami in Kuroko no Basuke. You just send him into a direction and he's just gonna keep going. Not under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to buggers that got on my nerves. Gotcha. So watch it, you. Ow. I'm deathly allergic to cocky gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet. It's Don Quixote! Sueno impossible! Heathcliff's revenge when he meets Dante John Limbus. That's a good name, John Limbus. Can be the name or an alias. Okay, gotcha. Don Quixote, yeah. We're gonna fight windmills. Oh yeah, Sueno impossible would be like, yeah, kind of the catchphrase, I guess. What does that mean, Sueno impossible? Like nothing is impossible? Or? There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-related merchandise. I find it so funny to think there is like plushie of like red something. I forgot all of the Fixer names. Fuck. I hate it. My brain is so shit. I played like Library of Ruina for like 150 hours. I'm forgetting names. Red Mist, that's it. Yeah, Red Mist plushie. So that'd be so good. You know, you could even like have like a knitted transformation outfit that you can put on her and stuff. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. Yeah, I've played Arena. It's all on the YouTube thingy. Played the entire game across like many streams. Let me check real quick. I have like an entire playlist set up, so looks like 34 streams. Yeah, 34 streams of Ruina. I'll check them out later. I hope you like it. Did you play LobCorp? Yeah, I did, but I didn't finish it. It was too difficult for me because I have issues focusing on multiple things at once. So I think I got to like fairly far, but then I was like, okay, no, this part I can't deal with anymore. I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side with thee. 'Tis a pleasure. Oh, so she was the one talking with the ye old English earlier. A fixer? That definitely feels like a term I used to know. Dost thou wish to know what a fixer is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city. Ah, perchance thou mayest struggle to remember the city. 'Tis... I believe I said this was for brief introductions. Shock Pikachu. It goes... Least to Gatas goes LabCorp, Ruina, and then Limbus. I mean, I did love Ruina, so if I end up loving this even more, that'd be great. Well, I loved and hated Ruina, like most people, I'm pretty sure. Like I was so done with my life by the end. Like I was enjoying it, but you know. Don't make me say it twice. Next. My name is Honglu. I hope we can get along well. Cute. He's got the same hair as me. Let's go. Well, I mean, right now it's up, but you know. Honglu in the chat. Wow. Limbus is easier to grasp. Ruina is still great though. That's crazy because like for me I was like brain dead earlier during the battle. Like the first time I did this entire tutorial I was struggling so much with it. Like 3 years ago, before I played any of the Project Moon stuff. But anyway, back to reading. A sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life, but occasionally he may make ignorant or unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked in by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of low lives' lowly cultures. Okay. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. Okay, I see what this is. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in these curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Okay, so he's like... He's the princess of the group, basically. Whoa, and look at you. Isn't that a fascinating head you've got there? A popular model these days, I suppose? No, this isn't that kind of... It's not my cup of tea, though. What's wrong with your attitude? Hey, he's honest! I don't mind. Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. No. But when he noticed the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat himself back down. He's the ultimate pretty princess nipple baby. Okay. Happy I could read that properly. Okay, you see? Okay. So, story time. Yes, I did just say let's go back to reading, but story time again. When I did this tutorial, I saw this girl, I was like, okay, she's best girl, I love her. But then later on, like, because, you know, I didn't keep playing the game, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the other Project Moon games before I go back to this one, right? And I played the other games, I saw Sayo and all of that, I liked it. I liked that design a lot, obviously. And then I saw that Ishmael was gonna get the Sayo skin. And I was like, you've got Ryoshu right here. You could give her the fucking Sayo skin. And you give it to Ishmael. And I was like, she's got the katana, she's got everything. I was like, that'd be so good, you know? So that's my one experience I had. I don't mind that Ishmael has it, by the way. But like, to me, I was like, surely they're gonna give it to Ryoshu. But no. Don't touch Rio. It's not your Rio. That one's my Rio. Don't worry about it. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker who... Wait, it is Rio. Whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads in an uncultured act and a step backward... Wait. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads in an uncultured act is an uncultured... I can't read! Fuck me! Is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Okay, so she wants to cut people without destroying their heads. Gotcha. The sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. Gotcha. I can't believe they made my boyfriend a waifu. She's got a fucking katana as well. She's got a katana, she's gonna slashy before she talky, and she's a chain smoker, and she's called Ryoshu. Wow.
요르슈쿠.
Sure, it's nice to meet ya. She did a pun with her own name as well. She's literally Rio. What are we doing? Even in fucking Korean, she did it. Ryoshiku. At what point was I supposed to laugh? Well, technically it's Japanese. I don't know if Ryoshiku or Yoroshiku can also be used in Korean, but I doubt it. Merso. Please refer to me as such. Okay, but that's funny because you see, your name is read as Merso because that's French, right? And that means in French, die stupid. So congratulations, your name is now Die Stupid. Soleil, Die Stupid. Wants clear and concise commands requiring no judgment on his part. Wow, a simple man. We like that. Merso, gotcha. You're polite. This isn't anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. Fair, true. I'm almost touched. There's one normal person. Oh yeah. Yes. It felt as though something was gravely amiss with him, but I couldn't quite tell what. Nah, it's fine. He's just the average salaryman in Korea. It's fine. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand. Please, I would never make my manager stoop before me.
닿지도 않습니다. 본인은 오티스라고
My name is Otis?
이전에
she said?
실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
It's not Otis? Otis?
본인은 오티스라고 합니다.
Otis. Gotcha.
이전에 실례했던 부분
I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. Otis! Don't know if we needed the second... But you do you. This Senna could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it's recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. Okay. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable to your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Okay. So maybe she knows even like stuff about the other corporations? Unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Ooh! Keep an eye on the sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. Gotcha. Interesting. Rudeness? Oh, please, your magnanimity humbles me.
마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Whoa, she's a suck up. Like she tries to suck up to hide shit under the rug.
역시
I knew at first glance that you had what it takes to lead us.
한눈에 알아봤습니다.
Ooh. Ooh. What?
인간의 대부분은
While most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation,
그중 소수는
some are able to reap mutual benefit from coming head to head, just as one might seek out firm whetstones to best sharpen their blade.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
They're all awesome. Yeah. I'm down to find out what order I would put them in. And my blade is yours to wield, Executive Manager. I shall serve you with unrivaled devotion. That's reassuring. Thanks. He gave her an approving nod, even though I didn't get what she meant by her rudeness. I'm amazed at your ability to bootlick with such passion so soon after calling them a miserable thing. Yeah, that's what I was. Thank you, Ishmael. I think I get it now.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
It seems I'm the last. Faust is the name. And kicking ass is my name? My game, sorry. Walpurgis Nacht. Faust. Ooh. I know that word from somewhere. The sinner who developed the engine of the Mephistopheles, the bus operated by the Limbus company. Okay. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom. Come on! Sorry, excuse me. And she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope of her parting with it, ever. I recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out. The library of what? The library of Faust. It's fine.
당신의 인생 중
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths, even once in your life. Why, she's commenting on her own file? Okay. Uh-huh.
납득하지 못한 듯한
Your actions suggest that you are not convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it is fine. You'll come to learn all in due time. The Witch's Night is also an event in Limbus where we get new IDs and our ego. Yeah, I did see that pop up on the screen when I turned the game on. Learn what?
파우스트가
That Faust is indeed a rare and brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지
When a
못한
proverbial tree falls, its impact on the ground is a given fact. The observer's failure to perceive it has nothing to do with the truth of the matter. Okay.
소개는 여기까지.
That's enough greetings. Dante, let me explain your job scope. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐?
They're asking if you're about to explain the job description of a manager. Oh, right. Oh, so he isn't part of the company. That's why. Crazy self-glazing, but it's wanted. Yeah, that's fair. Come to think of it, the man with the red eyes couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다.
That's correct, Executive Manager Dante. You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who have just introduced themselves. Gotcha. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno. That's not what I said. Because treasure awaits at the end of the road. Would that suffice? You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something? They can't seem to understand you at all. I did not ask for your understanding, Dante. Nor was this a question of your consent. You'll have to listen to me if you want to reclaim your memories and original head. I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I look good, you know? Like, for all I know, the clock could be an improvement. Miss Faust, what will we do if Dante keeps on refusing to cooperate? This was not a scenario we anticipated.
무슨 말씀을?
Preposterous forced. Anticipates every possibility.
단테,
It is? Wow.
임무를 마치고 나면
Dante, once you've completed all your missions,
당신은
you'll be able to
성공할 수
engrave the aspect.
있습니다. 제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. The fuck does that mean? Aspect, a word that pierced through my mind. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instinct responds strongly to it. And led by those instincts, I made my choice.
보이죠?
See? They're nodding now.
좋아. 계속
Good.
가면
Then we can
되겠어.
continue.
그런데 카로,
By the way, Khan, why isn't the bus moving?
출발을 안 하고
Were you
있지?
dozing off?
버스 기사는 졸음식
The bus driver only snoozes at rest spots, Verg.
매피 앞에
Weirdos were hanging around in front of Miffy.
카론, 말했잖아.
Miffy!
버스에 무슨 일이
That's so
생기면
cute.
곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
I told you, Khan. If anything happens with the bus, you've got to let me know right away. Miffy? Who's that?
메피스토펠레스.
Mephistopheles,
이 버스의
the name of
운전자,
this bus and the engine that runs it. And first, Magnum Opus.
파우스트의 심혈을
Magnum
기울이는
opus goddess.
것이죠.
My bad.
지옥을 순항하기
A most fitting ferry boat
배가 아닐 수 있지.
to bear us across the inferno. And we got Khan with us. Woo!
그렇게 생각하지
Wouldn't you
않았어.
agree, Dante? I wasn't sure that he was what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
하니, 뒷골목
Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets. Oh, it's the back street rats. Come on.
마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테.
We're back to the Ruina rats. Yippee! This is just the right time, Dante. They should make perfect targets for practicing your command. Dante, I skipped over many details during our first battle. Yeah, I noticed.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We were short on time after all, and we all died.
하지만 그런
However,
시간이
without
자꾸
improvements to your strategic prowess, only defeat and slaughter lie in our path.
당신은
And in
우리를
turn,
살리기 위해
you'll have to endure
의인의
pointless
고통을
pain over and over again to revive us. Pain to revive you? You mean what happened earlier was...
네,
Yes, we were brought back to life
시계를
because you turned back the clock.
당장 필요한
That exposition doesn't seem to be of any immediate urgency, Miss Post. Save the chatter for later. For later? For later. Sinners, off the bus.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on the elements of combat. That was a lot of reading. Okay, time to fight. Oops. I swear we're gonna get to Canto 1 today. I put it in the title because I thought the prologue would be short. Clearly, I forgot. These seven-sided icons floating above both allies and enemies' heads are called skill slots. Gotcha. Because we haven't issued a command by chaining skills yet, the allied skill slots are currently empty, okay? Grab the chain from the left gear and chain it to one of those two leftmost skills on the dashboard. Okay, as you can see, the skill you just chained has been equipped on the skill slot. Okay. Equipped skills are displayed on the skill slots floating above each sinner's head. This tutorial hell for a bit, have fun. Yeah, I remember like playing the tutorial 3 years ago, understanding nothing, and being like, okay, maybe if I play the other games, I can understand. Equipped skills are displayed on the skill slots floating above the sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in a battle using the skills equipped in the skill slot. Okay? Oh, it's the same one every time. Gotcha. So they only attack like the one right in front of them. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well done. Now select the gear on the right to issue your command, and the sinner will enter the combat phase using the skills you've equipped for them. Okay, so they clash every time, no matter what. Just like they do the Ruina clash every single time. on their own, I suppose.
좋은 전략이네. 가보자.
Okay, well, that's a mess, but okay, sure. Yeah, I was absolutely able to read all of this and plan for the future. Now, please issue a command. I did it. A clash occurs when the sinner and the target both use attack skills against each other. Okay. Loggerhead, weak blow, +7, +2. Clearly I win, right? In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skill they're using to crash, okay? And in this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. They clash. Just gang fights. Let's go. The skill with the higher power wins. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so I win. Pay attention to the enemy coins. When a skill loses a clash, it will lose a coin. Okay, but then I don't have a second attack, right? Oh, I do? Even if a skill loses a clash, as long as it has remaining skill coins, the two skills will continue. Whoops. I clicked too early. I guess they will continue to clash. Gotcha. The skill that lost all of its coin in this clash will conclusively lose the clash. Okay, so what they mean is like, if I have 2 coins, it's a skill that hits twice, and so it has to be clashed and beaten 2 times. This means that the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not. Okay. So wouldn't you want to roll... Wouldn't you want to roll just single big clashes then? If multiple small ones is worse? Let's see how power, which determines the outcome of a clash, is calculated. Please issue a command. Yes, but first I'm gonna reduce the SFX volume a bit. Thank you very much. Oh. Why did I lose full screen? Okay, we're back. Yeah, issue a command. Whee!
금방 다녀올게.
This number is the skill base power before it flips any coins. Okay. This number is the skill's coin power. Okay. Here you can see how many coins these skills have. Gotcha. Number of coins determines 2 things. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. How many times the skill hits when it attacks. They only have 1 skill slot? Okay, gotcha. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin power of each skill to the base power of that same skill. Oh, so that's why you would want multiple coins, because then you have more chances to land heads. So this could actually go to 6 at a 25% chance. I guess twice 50%. Well, this one has like a 50% chance, but yeah, that would be 25 then in this case. Well, this one has a 50% chance to just be 2, so that's why you would want more coins, if I'm understanding this right. With this, you have a better average chance of not rolling 2 compared to this. Final power calculation. The formula for a skill's final power is as follows. Base power plus number of coins that flipped heads times coin power. Yeah, so this would be 3, this would be 7, this would be 11. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Coins that flipped heads will glow, while the coins that flipped tails appear dimmed. Gotcha. The resultant skill power is displayed here. Ishmael's loggerhead skill has higher skill power, so the enemy skill loses a coin. And so on the next roll, it only has a maximum of 4. Okay, gotcha. As seen on this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle. How many clash potency you earn per coins? Okay, I don't know about that just yet. Panic overwhelmed.
톱들을 제거하겠어.
꺼냈다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘.
That's kind of cool. We won! Woo! The amount of like, so like, I'm getting like slight PTSD when I'm playing this, because every time you hear that ding, it used to mean something extremely different in Library of Ruina. The dinging sound was like, for me it was scary because it was the fucking like microwave sound during one of the fights. And I was like, I was getting PTSD from this. So I keep hearing the ding and I'm like, oh god, am I dying? And no, I'm not dying, actually I'm winning. But yeah, one coin can lead to +7 or more sometimes, when sometimes you can have 2 coins but they grant you a total of +2, so +4 in total. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. But thanks, that's good to know. Oh, we've got a pre-battle and a post-battle. That's a lot of reading. Ding ding gun, yeah. There's two things that mainly do that dinging sound, and then there was also like something that you had equipped that did ding when you were like breaking enemies. So like there was a good version of the dinging sound, but then sometimes there was a very negative version of as well during a specific boss fight. You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away safe, or one. Though, shouldn't we go after them? Wait, they all got away safe. Oh, I'm fucking stupid. So then Lament goes ding. So many dings. Either way, for me, it's a negative in my mind. I'm scared of it, but I'm gonna learn to like it, I'm sure. They all got away, save for one. Okay, I got there. Shouldn't we go after them? They're worried over the foes we lost. No need for concern. That's the direction we are heading anyway. Can? Head all to the meadow. Have fun, exciting ride. She's fun. Okay, well, you don't need to put murders on my screen. Sheesh. Oh, wow. I was short. I don't have to destroy my throat. Woohoo! This time, let us learn... Ooh, cold coffee. Blah! Holy. My coffee is so cold. Okay, let me finish it before I end myself the next time I drink it. So cold. Wow. This time let us learn about SP, or sanity points. SP has a maximum value of 45 and a minimum value of -45. Stream to destroy Mika's throat. Library of Ruina definitely got close to that. Please note that the Sinner's SP value can also be viewed here. Oh wow, they're fairly low, huh? Next to those orbs, adjacent to the portrait icons on the dashboard. Oh yeah, the other people were like full. was like a full orb looking thing. So I guess maybe that lets you do like some sort of special power thing. Now please issue a command. Yippee!
좋아, 간다.
Each unit SP values change based on certain triggers. They tend to heal SP with favorable triggers. Oh, okay, good. I don't know why. That confused me because like I don't see it as like health points, I suppose. Favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. So losing clashes or getting damaged, or maybe allies dying as well? Don't know. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher the chance to flip heads. Oh! Oh, it's weighted coins. That's interesting. How much high are we talking though? Like, is it a straight plus 45%? The allied units all won their respective clashes in the previous turn, which healed their SP. This put us as a favorable position. Please issue your next command. Wow, look at Faust. So sane. The sanest Faust. Oh, okay, up here is gonna be using sanity for a special attack, right? Also, what is that? Gloom res? Okay. More controllable RNG, but still RNG, yeah. Please direct your attention to this unit's HP. This thin line here is called the stagger threshold. Oh. Okay, so there isn't stagger points anymore, it's just like directly on the HP now. When a unit's HP drops below the stagger threshold, they are staggered. I love those like slow down attacks and stuff like that. It's very enjoyable. What if Roland told the best joke? Roland cannot do humor. He tried so hard. Staggered units cannot take any action and take double the damage, okay? Which puts them at a significant disadvantage in battle. Gotcha. Unopposed, okay. Everything is favored or unopposed right now. Wow. Dominating. It is Dante May Cry over here. Dominating. You have put the remaining enemies in panic states by defeating their allies in the previous turn. Gotcha. Which dropped their SP. Wow, minus 45. So now they have like very low odds to win coin flips. When an enemy SP drops below a certain threshold, they may enter low morale or panic states, which inflict them with negative effects. Units in low morale or panic states are marked with these labels. Yep. Each unit gains different effects from entering low morale and panic states. Select this icon to learn what effects this unit is suffering from. Does not act for this turn. Okay. So yeah, now it's unopposed every time. Cool. We're learning, chat. We're learning.
맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Oh wait, no, that was a post-story thing, right? Yeah.
잠시만요.
If I remember right, it leads to plus 70%, and the Sina is at 45. Plus 70% or 50% becomes 70%. It was like plus 70% would be like, I mean,
뭐죠?
clearly not plus 70%, I guess, but like 70% of 50% is what I mean.
저는
I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to move forward without being held back.
그런데 지금은
But right now, we're stuck in a meaningless violence,
계속 의미 없는
like we're
폭력만.
rats or something.
의미가 없진
It's
않소.
not without meaning. We are vanquishing evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히
Please
좀
just
해봐요.
be quiet for a moment.
아무튼
Anyway,
이런 용역 폭력단
if
같은
all we're
행동만
doing
명령할
is
거라면
beating up people
다른 일을 하는
like
것도
some hired
고민해야
thugs,
할 것 같아요.
I might have to reconsider my employment here in the near future.
입사 계약서를
Haven't you
제대로
read your
안
contract?
읽으셨나요? 회사는
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가
Do you really think our
거짓말이고
contract has any
그
sway
뒤에
at this
효력이
point,
있을 거라 생각하는
given that it's
건가요?
based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does,
애초에 거짓말은
because there were no lies to begin with. Huh?
네?
설마 제가
You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you? Total value? Gotcha, gotcha.
루피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Miffy's always hungry. It keeps crying. Uh-oh. The bus gets hungry? Yeah, for souls.
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때
When
생기는
the engine ingests fuels, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸
Using that, you can grow more powerful.
이상 씨는
I'm sure
잘 알고
Yisang knows
계시겠죠?
this well.
거울 속에서
When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한
there's no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인
Is the self in the mirror my reflection, or another being entirely? Possibilities? What exactly are you drawing out? Are we doing like hey, this is the gacha? What? Got scared. Thank you for the follow. Sakazaka Fuyo 34. Thank you. What exactly are you drawing out? Hi. Okay. Number 4. The end of the prologue. And then we can play stuff I've never seen before.
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던 건가요?
I see, so this is what that was about.
마음이 급할
There's no
필요는
need to
없어요.
get impatient, Ishmael. As the bus makes its journey, you'll naturally...
자연이 시정잡배가
Doing good, doing good.
중요한 걸 맡게 될
You'll naturally start taking on more important tasks than beating the life out of random crooks.
목표에 도달하는
I know you're eager to achieve your goals, but at least try to have some patience.
거울 세계에 있는
Since this
우리들의
works
모든
by
가능성
whisking out one of our limitless possibilities from the mirror worlds, you'll have overwritten a part of our memories. Oh, okay. So while this was happening, we had to go to the gacha to get one of our limitless possibilities. Okay, gotcha.
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀
Well, hang on, that
위험해
sounds a bit dangerous, don't it?
보이는데. 이러다가 내가
What if I'm no longer my old self by the end?
여러분은
Don't mistake yourselves for the ship of Theseus. Damn, she's got philosophy.
인격과 기억을
While it is
비밀로
true that you borrow the identities and their memories, the system designed to ensure that you retain control over your own existence.
거울에 비추는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나 거울 밖을 벗어나면 거울 속의 형체 또한 잃기에
Different though your reflection may be, it is bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror. Was my good and Yisang, I guess. Wow. Shade.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는
How our capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의 다양한
It will be up to
가능성을
you to decide which figment of possibility fits each situation best.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
I believe that that's what you call a metamorphosis.
네,
Yes, I suppose one could say it is a form of renaissance and transformation. I didn't know there was a like an English translation of that word that like tries to follow so close to the French one. Golly, where'd you learn big words like that?
부럽다.
Exactly.
이 사람 저 사람 많이 만나봐야 하는 일을 했었거든.
Well, welcome, first time chatters. Welcome. I picked it up. My prior profession required meeting people from various walks of life. Transformation, huh? Wait, we're saying metamorphosis was the big word? Not renaissance? That's crazy. Done chatting? First, we make way for the bus. You'll spend more time together than you'd ever ask for, so table that discussion for later. He's like, okay, I want to go home right now. Just yap later. Okay, let's do the final tutorial fight. Also, I didn't check, but yeah, okay. I was checking if my bottom right PNG actually didn't cover anything. Select a unit to view the detailed information window. Okay, that's tiny bit overwhelming, but let's go through it. This is where you view each character's basic stats. So HP, I mean speed, sure, but like, oh, okay, the order in which they play, I assume? I don't know that one. The break point, maybe? She's very bad against piercing. Gotcha. Okay. This is where you view each character's basic stats. This is where you view this unit's list of skills and upgrade progress. This is the best time to start Limbus IMO. Yeah, I was told to like try and log in here and there before I started, but I just didn't have time. So, but hopefully I can get whatever reward the anniversary is giving in the time I've got. This is where you see the unit's list of skill and upgrade progress. Gotcha. Oh shit! I understand this now. Can we be friends? I mean, yeah, I don't mind like adding people. I'll just put the invitation code on the screen at some point. But yeah, like I remember like when I did this tutorial 3 years ago, I was like, Zane, Teth, he, wow, Aleph, what the fuck is this? But now I know. Sorry, there's a auto mod thingy. You can use the units that they have in their company. Oh, that's cool. You may also select an enemy to view their detailed information. Gotcha. Each unit has resistant values. Use these values to determine what attacker type affinity they're weak against. Okay. Attack types and affinities. Each skill damage is classified by 2 categories: 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. No, they went from 3 attack types to having 10. This is like Pokemon now. Fuck me. Higher resistance value to on a unit, sorry, means they will take more damage from that damage type. Maybe you shouldn't have called it a resistance value then and more a weakness value. Check your enemy's weaknesses and select the skills that can exploit them to deal more damage. But like, can you actually like pick which character you fight? No. So I guess you... Oh, at least not yet. But like, yeah, I can just read the favored, dominating, neutral, favored. Oh, but this does a combo with this. So I guess why not? I don't know what... the enviers. I don't know what that means, but hey, if it works, it works. Glut res. Oh, envy res. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's a sin. Oh, it's a sin resistance. Okay, gotcha. Envy. Oh, envy resonance. Oh, never mind. It's not a resistance. Wait, so there is resistances and resonances? You really should have called it weaknesses then.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Ding, 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 ding. I did it. Wow, I did it. If you can pull that 5% of doom and go from taking 5 damage to 500. Oh, because of the favored thingy? Resonance is when you have 2 types of the same skill ability type in your attack pattern. Oh, yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so like, yeah, something like if you have resonance, then you get extra damage and stuff like that. Makes sense. It's enough. 3 attack types and then 7 other damage types to calculate. Yeah, gotcha. In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act among allies. Okay. Wait, what's that? Starting from the allied units highest on the... Oh, because it has two skills. 2 skill slots. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good time. Starting from the allied unit highest on the deployment order, an ally gains 1 additional slot with every passing turn. Okay. This means that they gain an extra opportunity to attack. And so does the enemy. Gotcha, gotcha. Unopposed. Okay, so whichever. So this is dominating because it's slash against pierce, right? And I guess it's a bit more than that because this is also slash. But it's favored. So what makes this dominating? If target previously took damage this turn, deal plus 10% damage. I don't think it took damage this turn. Because yeah, I'm attacking this one, then this one. Is it just because of the element? I guess maybe the guy is like weak to that element? No. Attack type value. Oh, 311 versus 29. Gotcha. Okay, it's just like the total damage makes it dominating. Okay. And this would be... Yeah, so this guy is actually weak to this damage type as well. Okay, gotcha. So for this one, it's like, it's favored just because it does damage? Or because he is a... Why is he at minus 50%? Oh, because my character is resistant to this damage type? It's a slash attack. And she... Yeah, she's resistant to slash attacks. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
So I know I'm taking it slow, but I'm trying to actually like understand what the fuck is going on. Use one of these buttons. Thank you for the follow, Nereus. Use one of those buttons to let the sinner choose what skills they want to use. Okay. However, it must be emphasized that leaving the sinners to make their own strategic choices could lead to suboptimal combat performances. Sorry. Clash Outcome Forecast. The Clash Outcome Forecast appears at the top of the screen and beside each selected skill. Please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it is serviceable when quick decisions are necessary. So like if I click this, it's gonna just select all on its own, like the most damage. So this would be like the highest chance to win clashes, I suppose, which is why it goes for dominating, unopposed, blah blah blah. But for damage, it'd be like maybe something else, I guess, or like higher attack numbers, I suppose. If you ever got any questions about the game mechanics or explanation, just ask. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes your defense will have a higher chance of winning, but it won't use counter defense skills. Gotcha. Yeah, I assume here like it's fine because it's basically a tutorial, but it's Moose. Da-da-da-da-da. Perfect song to have here. 2 years of Moose. Thank you for the resub, Moose. Also, wow, it's late. Why are you up? Aren't you tired? Make your foundation quickly, then you can just adjust however you need. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll probably like try to use stuff manually in order to like actually understand what the fuck I'm doing. But once I'm comfortable with it, we can click the random stuff. No, stay awake now. You have to. Road's clear, but the Mephi could have just run them over and pushed through just fine. Huh? What was the point of putting me through all of that fighting then? The training. Yeah. I'll try not to. What I'm worried about is gonna be like team building and stuff like that, because I don't really plan on like going online and finding you know, like what is it called? My brain's dying. Finding like tier lists and stuff like that, because I want to play this basically like I've played Library of Ruina, so I'm gonna like do character reading and stuff like that. You only really needed chapter 6 and higher. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's gamble later. Secret good number of lunacy you have here. I literally just got the lunacy from the event, right? Of logging back in. Optimal equals most recent banner, that's all. Some people would say that's like a demerit to it, but you can farm for them, so makes sense. Just make a team of whatever the heck you want. Good. I like that. I'll pick whichever cool characters I get. I just stepped in at the sight of my rattling head and agitated gestures. Calm yourself, Dante. I got assaulted by that one. It was so loud. Taser bot with too much lasers. Wow. Yeah, I read your name now. Sorry, I was just responding to like purple name in my head because it was too long. Thank you for the follow.
발도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까?
It's not right to ask a toddler to run when he has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가
Wow.
있다면 직접 걷고 나서
Best take every opportunity there is to walk on your 2 feet before you're made to run. Yeah.
단테
I am simply a bar of purple. That is that. Yeah, it's like that feeling of like being overwhelmed by the amount of lowercase letters. It's like, wait, I can't read that. Furthermore, Dante,
당신은
as the manager, your job is to manage your staff.
관리를 하는 게 나는
And I am the guide. I decide the where and the how of your journey.
할지는 알겠습니까?
Am I understood? Do you want a plastic chair? Maybe? Maybe? Don't argue with me. Ooh, he's angry. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? She's like, maybe I shouldn't tell him that one.
째깍거리긴
I heard ticking. What did they say, Miss Faust?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
긍정을 성대하고
Wow, Faust has like
앞으로
some actual like EQ.
좋습니다.
A little too verbose to be an affirmation. A nudge should suffice going forward, Dante.
그럼 내피
Now, Miffy, off we go. Woohoo!
결혼 기분이
How are you feeling, Khan?
매우
Extreme excitement, about to walk on air, reports Khan.
좋아.
Good. So, where are we going?
베르길리우스.
Vergilius, they'd like to know the destination. What did I just tell you, Dante? But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지역으로 출발하지.
It's Millie! That bus really looks like a train, no? Oh, it's Millie and another person. I don't know the other singer. I guess Millie is the band, not the, you know. Boosted the volume for you. Yeah, from Mythanoid? Wow, that's crazy! I love Mythanoid. Wow, I couldn't tell at all. That's crazy. I'm so used to her singing in Japanese, I didn't realize. That's impressive. Face the sin, save the ego. It's not a part of me neither. Yeah. I get you. Okay. Well, we have now caught up with my current standing. So again, those are the people I got when I rerolled 3 years ago, because I'm a serial reroller, I guess. So the 3 zeros I've got, I guess we can just sort them by rarity. There you go. It's the one I got. I was like, I'll just reroll until I get a lot of the high rarity, and then be like, okay, that's gonna be set up for when I actually play the game. So there you go. But yeah, I think I wanted one for Ryoshu, but I didn't get one, if I remember correctly. But yeah, for now, let's go back to
하루가 저물어가는 동안
not that. That. I didn't check what this is or what the mission stuff is or the event stuff, I'm gonna be honest. But I don't think I can do much of that anyway. Extract gamble. We can't gamble. We're poor. I don't even know how many it is. Oh shit! I like Ryoshu though. Ryoshu in pink is crazy though. Ooh, it's a cool gun. She does have a cool gun. Yeah, I see Ryoshu, I'm like, oh, hello. You can do the easy missions, but not the hard ones. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, let me check what the gacha is like, actually. Oh, wait, I think I saw. So, do you get like 10 of those every time you do a 10 pull, I guess? And then you can actually exchange for a character? Probabilities. 3% for the triple zeros. Okay, so the pity is like a spark basically. That requires about 26k, so don't bother with pity. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that in this game you can basically like farm most units. But like, because of that, I was guessing I could just save the lunacy until I've got like a lot of it. Also, I did want to check. Do you keep the pity across banners? Or do you lose it? It's converted into thread. Okay, gotcha. So it's like Grand Blue Fantasy and stuff like that. So like would you say that you should pull whenever you have the money to, or if you should like wait? Is my question. Ooh, sheesh. Looking cool. Oh, wait, that's sick. Red Eyes and Penitence. Damn, that's cool as shit. Sanguine Desire. That's fucked up looking. I like it. Okay. Okay. I like Orion. I've got issues. If you have good IDs, wait for a while for a good ID to come out. I don't really know if I have good ideas though, is the issue. Pull on the banners you want, skip on whatever you don't want. Okay, there, that's fair. Ishmael. Okay, that one is creepy as fuck. Yisang. Oh, that's the one we saw already. Okay, so this is like the previous Valpurgis thingy. But this one is like... Oh wow, wait, this one is 3 and 4? So this one is Valpurgis 8? So I guess the 3 and 4 I should farm for instead of using money on, I suppose. Must have a fun stream and welcome to Limbus. Thank you, thank you. Most players who have done all of the story tend to only spend lunacy on Valpurgis, or the special case of True Limited Arknights collab banner last year. That's cool. Gotcha. I mean, I would like the Ryoshu and the Rodion, but like since they're old ones, I can just like farm for them, I suppose, which shall be done eventually. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of characters I want to farm for. But for now, what I actually put in my friggin' thumbnail, yippee, we can do counter 1. See? I didn't do any of it. I didn't lie. I only did the tutorial 3 years ago. I swear, it is my first time. I swear. And actually, like, the tutorial was like way clearer here, because for some reason I remember something along the lines of like having a yellow square going around a yellow number and then another number on the side of it, and it was saying like when this clashes, and then I was like, but bro, you're showing me 3 different numbers right now. What is this? What is quote unquote this? I don't know. I don't know what this is. There was someone who foolishly spent 80 pulls at the start of the season before we could have max level battle pass. We all need 10 too. Yeah, I know the feeling. I put a fuck ton of pulls into Uma Musume, so that was rough. Vroom time.
베르,
Verg.
앞에 장애물이
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom.
해도 돼?
I like Karn. Karn was good. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. What do you mean, eyes? What happens when you close your eyes? Is it like the hour hand and the minute hand that go over whatever position your quote-unquote eyes are? Now I'm just imagining, like, I think there was a character in like some sort of like some sort of Looney Tunes type thing where they had like a clock head, like a basic white clock, and some some hands that were doing like expressions and stuff like that. Maybe it was an anime or something like that, but like I remember this clearly, and it's all I'm imagining in my head when I think about like the character's face. Not that there was much else to do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head and memories certainly didn't help either. Oh, Virgilius is still here. For some reason I thought he stepped out. Alright, let's proceed. Okay, here comes Bumpity Bumps.
비싼 세정제야.
Oh, that's
그만 먹었다고 그랬어.
expensive washer fluid. Berg said he paid a fortune. Let me see the full picture of that. Oh, it's like, oh, okay, it's the wiper fluid. It's that's funny. The clump stuck to the window gently dissolved, letting light through. Ooh, yummy! Most of the people seated on the bus, sinners, fixed their gaze ahead with varied expressions in their eyes. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is to be expected in the city. Hey. It felt rather awkward, to try to get another shut-eye again now that I was wide awake. Just then a man with conspicuously overgrown stubble drew my attention. Translation is like it's a little iffy at times, isn't it? But I mean glasses. You know where we're going right now? What do you mean glasses? You're gonna call him Bud? You prefer to call him glasses? A feature far more conspicuous than his stubble made me slip. You almost called me Bug Guy, didn't you? Oh! Okay, I thought he was calling him Bud, not Bug. My bad. Here I was, being a nice guy. Once again, my name is Gregor. The same way you're called Dante and not Clockface. But that's my name, Clockety McClockface. Con Clocka. No, Clocka sounds bad actually. I couldn't find any excuse, so I just gave back a light nod. Say, Buzz Girly, where are we headed? Our name is Karen, actually.
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요.
Yeah, you can't talk shit about how I'm not using your name.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라
The same way you're called Gregor and not Bug Guy. Let's go! We agree. She got you there, Gregor. She really did.
베르가 말했어.
Verg said,
수감자들은
the sinners will go to District 4. What? Oh? Did the name District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은
That place is known to be the home of the Grass Maiden. 'Tis the origin of the heroine's journey. 'Twas the... Bloody hell, you're rattling on and on. Can't you just shut up and let us have some peace and quiet?
나는 아까까지
Why, I had remained silent until mere moments ago. Don't you bloody argue with me.
봐요.
Hey, do you even realize you're the louder one over here? Lass, pain is pain whether it kills you or not. Now flap that gob of yours again and see what happens.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는
I make a valid point and you jump straight to violence. Real classy of you. For a moment, I found myself contemplating. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. Oh, I'm clocking hard. Now, guys, it's inadvisable to lose your cool. Okay. I guess we just murder now. But aren't I the one that pays the price for this?
모분초도
Why French? And also, why this? Tranche. That's what you want to say right now. It literally means slice. That's fair. Wow. Thank you for the follow, Agapito. I need to actually like lower the volume of those sound thingies. Casual murder between coworkers, a very normal work relationship. Yeah, I've got the same at my job. Like the other day, I was talked very nicely to, and I did exactly this. To write against noisy crying hogs entails cragging. Oh, I think you tried very hard for that one. This is like slapstick if slapstick was like a little bit extreme. Just a tiny bit. Senseless violence shan't be forgiven. I will bring about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아.
Ah, I knew this would happen. You got blood on my clothes. Look, do you guys really have to fight next to me? Wait, so like, were they already like this before? I thought like only my ability brought them back to life. Or is it the fact that now they can come back to life? They feel like they can just kill each other. But like, they're doing it so casually. that it feels like they already were able to come back to life, right? I knew this would happen. You got blood on my clothes. Look, do you guys really have to fight next to me? This is just crazy. We haven't even reached our destination, and 3 people are dead already. And all because of infighting too.
이거 잠깐 한
Can't even look away for a minute without
사고를
things going
치고
sideways, can I?
너희 넷
You four, cleaning duty for the next month.
어째서?
Such unfairness! I merely sought the hand of justice!
잠깐.
Hang on, tell them to do my laundry too. Bloodstains don't wash off easily as wine. It wasn't cheap, you know, this getup. No one bats an eye, and the lifeless janitors. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. I struggle in reading when it's 3 a.m. Maybe they're already taking their unlimited revivals for granted. Yeah, but it's crazy that they would feel like it already, you know? They probably had Virgil break it up beforehand. Yeah, that's fair. Problem is, I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock?
그런 모양새
So that's what you look like when you're puzzled. I'll keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨
Oh, is this the eyes, actually? Am I always smiling? Am I like this? Oops, I did it by it's fucked up. Am I like this? Miss Faust. Virgilius gives Faust. Faust? It's Faust for me in French. So. Virgilius gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation. It's the same thing you did the day we first met, Dante. Though I suppose that was more of an instinctive reaction. Now, let's try again. Close your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instruction there. In fact, the door is everywhere. However, only you can see it, for the star in your sky have not fallen. Do I have ego? Is that what this is? Like that talk of stars and stuff like that is very reminiscent of like sending the lights of the star back in the sky and stuff like that. At that, I felt a sliver of light easing into my sight. I let it come to me, same way I'd open my eyes. And then an expanse of space laid itself out ahead. There I was alone, with a massive door that stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Waves of suffocating heat and cries of agony escape through the gap. My mind almost blacks out at the sound of the incessant lamentations and wailing. However, I find myself approaching the door still, grasping at its handles, as if it's the most natural thing to do. Despite appearing rather ponderous, the door opens without much resistance. This reminds me of the gate of hell in Bleach. Functionally, maybe in terms of being unconfirmed, we don't know. You see. I run my hand along the inside of the door. Thousands upon thousands of cacophonous wailings lie within. In reaching further inside, I grab a few outstretched hands. Oh wow, I'm literally like pulling their souls out of hell, basically. I can feel the histories of different sins, each bearing a brand of its own, crawling along my hand and up my arm. Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather, pressure to comply? With all my strength, I yank out the sinners clinging onto my hand on the door. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. A torture so unbearable I'd have taken death over it, and it refused to let up. So I'm feeling like all of those deaths at once, basically. The sensation of bones and muscles twisting and untangling with each other goes on for what feels like an eternity. My untrained legs buckle under the unbearable pain, and I drop to my knees onto the pool of blood. And then I see it. The vibrating surface of the red, viscous liquid, bubbling and splattering as the pain grows even worse. Soon, the blood soaking the ground coagulated and fused into 3 separate masses. Then, the pain that seemed to go on forever disappeared, just like that. Peak voice acting. Thank you. It's like peak voice acting with struggling on words every 5 seconds. Okay, maybe don't kill each other so that I don't have to like suffer through 3 deaths over and over again. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew off, the terrible red haze cleared from my vision, and I was once again returned to the rumbling bus. What's it like coming back from a decapitation? Did your heart race? As soon as Heathcliff comes to, he rubs his neck, hisses out a few curses, and stomps towards Ryoshu. No, stop, please. Are you stupid? Hold on, I just brought you back and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff whips around to glare at me, eyes blinded with fury. It's your job to bring us back anyway, innit? If that's done, then piss off before I smash in that bloody clock you call a head. Please wait, Dante. Oh, please wait. Dante looks like they're in a lot of pain. We really should stop. Jesus fucking Christ. Heathcliff does not wait for Sinclair to finish his speech and slams his steel bat into the young man's skull. Bro, stop it! The bus filled with Sinclair's choking, unintelligible gargles as they lay dying. Next time, Clockface, it'll be your noggin getting bashed. Clear enough? Guess you really are as much of a scumbag as you look. Dying once, not enough for you? Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat, while Ishmael readies to swing her mace. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. How did I end up managing a bunch of people who stay the same wreck, even after literally coming back from death? As my mind wandered, a sinister chill swept in and froze the tension in the bus into total silence. Ah, it seems we're overdue for proper discipline. Fuck yeah, torture them! Well, mostly that guy. The sinners who'd been seconds away from jumping at each other's throats came to an immediate standstill as a pair of red eyes raked over them with a freezing, merciless glare. Rule number 1. Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus. Any of you break this rule, from this moment on, you will be begging me to kill you before I'm done. I'm sure you're aware that I'm capable of far more than just that. Yes. Sinclair's death throes were the only sound that broke the silence. Heathcliff glowered at Virgilius, but didn't dare argue back. Apologies, Dante. Need you to rewind the clock again. Again? I quickly shook my head. There was no way I was putting myself through that again. It hurt so much that death seemed downright merciful. The ghost of a smile on Virgilius' face evaporates as his expression hardens.
내가 아직 사과와
Best open that
부탁을
door
하고
while I'm
있을
still
때
feeling generous
보내는
enough
게
to ask
좋을
nicely.
텐데.
Manager Dante.
아,
Go ahead.
단지 아픔이
If it's
두려운
pain that you
그래서
fear,
고개를 젓는 거라면
that is why you are shaking your head. I will gladly help you with that.
그 정도의
The
고통을
agony of
얼마나
rewinding
강하게
won't
말이죠.
even make you bat an eye when once I'm finished. A surefire way to boost your pain tolerance, don't you think? I have train on the mind, you see, because I'm in a bus that looks like a train.
내가 잘못 들은 건가?
Did I hear you correctly?
관리자님이
Our
분명
manager
거부의
clearly
자리를
declined your
해주셨던 것
request.
당신
You. This interruption is ill-timed.
같아. 입사할 때
I was informed when I joined the company that the executive manager would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
Which is cool. I
저었다면
like
의미는
Otis.
충분히 전달되었다고 보는데
I would say the manager has made themselves pretty clear by shaking their head. I mean, she's cool, but like also she's kind of a kiss ass. So, so for now she's on thin ice, you know.
그래.
I see.
보호자관
So the
기사
aide has
나서시겠단
decided to step in
말이야.
now, has it?
그렇다면 보호자관께도
Then let me make myself perfectly clear to you as well. Number one Glazer coming to the rescue, yeah, for sure. Virginius's eyes turned a deeper shade of red, sharpening that bone-cold stare. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things from spiraling into an even bigger mess. Bringing back one sinner should hurt less than reviving all 12 at once. Oh, that's so sad. But it's true. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilius caught me frantically gesturing for Otis to stand down, and the red gleam in his eyes faded.
잘 생각하셨군.
A wise decision. As you wish, executive manager. Otis looked like she had more to say, but quickly backed off and snapped into attention. The red door greeted me again, bringing with it the sickening sensation of my bones and muscle churning and contorting against one another. I decided to stop describing the pain to myself going forward. It's not the sort of torture I could ever put a name on anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thank you. Sinclair stood up with a pained moan and bowed in appreciation before tottering back to his seat. Sheesh! Well, that's fucked up. But it's cool, though. For all I've gone through, I got 40 lunacy. I'm getting it now. It's like I'm going crazier and crazier the more I play this. I got it. Oh, there's a stamina system in this. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, shit, I didn't see these! Enkephalin modules! Oh, that's cute. Enkephalin box, oh, that's cute! Oh yeah, and the stamina itself is enkephalin, okay. That's cool. Massive stocks from reading, yes. The more I read, the crazier I get. Oh, you get 40 per level, whether it's story or not. Identity training ticket. Ooh, EXP. Select to battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed sinner. So I can't choose this time, I guess.
이 오티스 참전합니다.
We're taking Otis with us.
저기 질문이 있네.
Prithee, I have a matter to inquire. Don Quixote suddenly raised her hand. Inquire.
첫 번째 규칙은
Really,
이해했다네.
I understood the first rule well. Well, then, what is the second rule? Good grief. Did you really have to go out of your way to ask? Reggie just shot a cold stare at Ryoshu, who had just lit a cigarette. Oh no, it's gonna be don't smoke in the train or bus. returned the look with an unreadable expression on her face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에
No littering cigarette butts on the bus. Oh, he's making shit up as he goes. They leave burn marks. The bus falls silent again.
잠깐.
Hold on. The bus shouldn't be this quiet.
엔진 소리는
Where's the
어디
engine's roar?
갔나? 카론,
Karen,
왜 속도를
why aren't you
안
speeding
내는
up?
밥이 없어.
No food. Mephi's hungry.
거지? 잘 됐고,
Hungry Menfi.
분위기를 좀
Good.
환기시키지.
We could use something to lift the mood. Could he be suggesting a fuel stop? The idea of Virgilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like some normal person at a pump felt strangely out of place. Yeah, again, like Dante has like normal human being reactions to things, which is very odd.
차가 움직이려면 연료가
The
필요하지.
vehicle needs fuel to run.
카론,
Karen, try flashing the headlights a bit, like stage
모델
lights.
조명.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dancer time.
잠깐.
Wait a minute, that's like an open invitation for highwaymen to rob us. Oh, so this works exactly like the random encounters. I forgot the name of them, but like when you use like random books in Ruina. So like, I guess like the only thing left of the general invitations, that's it. So is the bus itself like literally the last part of the library? Because like, okay, so I remember when I played Ruina that they ended up leaving the city, right? They were outside of it, and I think in what looked like a boat? Or like a big metal thing. With Roland and what's her name? I forgot her name. I'm so bad with names, holy shit. But anyway, the android girl that didn't become human. Did she become human? Yeah, my memory is shit. I should watch back the end of my my Savard. That was the rooftop of the library. Oh, it was. Ah. Oh, I didn't get that. The entire structure got moved to the outskirts. Oh. For some reason, I thought it was like some sort of like metal ship or like bunker or whatever, like something that they were using to travel. That appears to be the intent. Sorry? What? That was so fucking loud. I lowered the SFX volume. I could hear someone pounding against the bus steel plating outside. Oi! Leave all your stuff behind and get off! You got 30 seconds! 10, 9... Hey, you skipped 20 seconds! Then 20 seconds so I had to say your prayers! Why am I surrounded by dullards left and right? What'd you just say? Yeah, you kind of belong.
비겁하게 습격을 하다니.
How cowardly of them to ambush us thus! Verily, they must be villains, without the shred of a doubt! Alright, everyone off.
그리고 말이야.
And one more thing. We want them half dead. Not dead. Clear? Yeah, because I can't bring them back to life. It's fighting time! Oh, no, it's tutorial time again. Chaining multiple skills with the same affinity, color, in the same turn will activate what is known as resonance. Connect these skills with the same affinities. Okay. So it's kind of like just elements in another game. Chaining 2 or more skills with the same affinity. Yeah, you said that already, bitch. What are we doing?
좋은
10, 7, 11. Chaining 3 or more adjacent skills with the same affinity activate absolute resonance. Oh, okay. So you might want to make stuff of the same element, like teams of the same element, eventually. Oh, Era is for absolute resonance. And this is for sloth resonance. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and then it's an added sloth resonance at the end. Chaining 3 or more. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Activating resonance slightly enhances affected skills based on the number of skills linked in the resonance chain. Okay. Skills closer to the right end of the dashboard receive greater boost. Activating absolute resonance guarantees that every skill in the resonance chain receives the boost. Okay, so the last one doesn't. It just gets like the small sloth resonance boost. We're just playing match color, yeah. It reminds me of a... Was it Alchemy Stars, the game? Alchemy Stars? Yeah, that's it. I liked Alchemy Stars. I'm sad it's gone. Well, it's not gone. Well, it's gonna... It did come back out as a solo game, I think.
표정에 따라
Oh, they were planning on it. I don't know if it came out yet. Yeah, I should lower the volume a little bit for you guys. Sort of just there as a bonus, most teams will either be based on factions or status effects. Oh, right. Alchemy Stars mentioned, yeah. There was like one character I wanted, and I got her, and I got her skin, and then eventually they just EOS, and I was like, oh. So the game mode released on EOS. Oh, gotcha. I must have known that then. I'm just stupid. Each unit has a unique passive. Select force to view our passive. Select the skill tab. Select the passive. So resonance passive. The conditional for these passives can be met by activating resonance. That was explained earlier. Oh, so I have to do an endure... not an endure, fucking blue thing twice. Endure is just the amount of damage I'm taking. Plan 10% damage to units with negative status effects. Okay. Please activate the resonance passive by activating resonance for the necessary ability. Oh, it's pride. Gotcha. Big resonance. Blap, blap. I will say, compared to what I played before, like originally, the game seems like insanely simpler. Like when I first did the tutorial, the game seemed like the most impossible to understand thing ever. But now it's like, oh, this shit baby mode. Let us take a look at different types of passive. These icons in the top left corner of the screen also show the list of available passives. Select Merso's icon. Oh, gotcha. Sinner Merso's passive is an owned passive. Owned passives activates automatically each turn, provided you have enough ego resources to meet the requirement. Oh, right, the stuff on the right side. Oh, so every time I'm using one of those attacks at the bottom, I'm getting ego resources. Wait, so that means they are all using ego already? The passive requires that you own 2 sloth yellow resources. Use a skill to gain an ego resource corresponding to that skill's affinity. Viewable here, gotcha. Since we gathered enough sloth yellow, ego resources in the previous turn, this own passive is already activated. But it's when he's at 50% HP, right? Signals that have been... Okay, that's a summary of what... Because like this says at less than 50% HP, so it doesn't really matter right now. So why isn't this on? If I have 7 out of 2 here, or it's the specific character that needs to have it?
볼 일이 있나요, 관리자님?
어쩐 일이세요, 단테님?
Oh no, so wait. Oh no, no, okay, no, those are resist. Oh right, okay, so those are resonance. They happen when I do the resonance, whereas the others happen by having those resources. Okay, again, like you're putting something that has owned on it. That's fair, but like here it's res. So res can be resonance between those. It can be
볼 일이 있나요,
resistance,
관리자님?
like resistances, right? So it can be resonance, resistances, and it can be resources. Like RES, RES, my guy. That's way too many RES. Just that was the issue in Library of Ruina as well, where like so much stuff like started with the same few letters, and it confused me for so long. So like, give me like weakness for the resistances, especially because like
볼 일이 있나요?
resistances and you see fatal, a resistance that's fatal, that's not a resistance, that's a weakness. Yeah, and then resistance, resonance, absolute resonance, but add to that resources as well, that's another res. Because you probably need like 3 res for resonance, yeah, for resources. But yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I'll end up figuring it out eventually. So I can't actually go for the alt stuff yet. Oh well. Murder time! Yippee! Oh, literally executor actually. Shortening resources is iffy, yeah, but I bet it's gonna happen. It's just like when something mentions res, I'm gonna be like, okay, so which one is it? Because I've got like 4 words in mind, you know? I like the victory music. It's chill. That's 99% your brilliant leadership and 1% my competence. What? That's beyond glazing. Oh, she's so goofy. Okay, I need. There we go. I'm immortalizing this on my Discord. Okay. Oh wow, that didn't count towards the chapter progress? Okay. They hid the progress. Oh. I was like wondering how long the chapter was. It can spoil things like when the ending is. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, what? Dawn is resonance passive. So I read what you said, Brian, by the way, but like I I'm also confused by the double done. Select to battle to begin the encounter with the currently deployed Senate. Let me select the ones I want. Let me select the one I want.
표정이라면
You're the one that I want.
따르겠습니다.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, nummies. A deep guttural rumble erupts as the side of the bus heaves and splits open. A rumble of human shapes littered the ground before the bus gaping maw. Some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. It's real! Sorry. The maw then stretched even wider and, for lack of a better word, started chewing through the bodies. Every bite came fast and voracious. Oh, she likes it. Ryoshu took in the spectacle with clear satisfaction, as though determined to savor every moment of it. Off to the side, Sinclair looked visibly shaken. Everyone here was surrounded by insane people. You think so too, don't you? The way he reacted made me wonder what history the sinner carried. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? And there are also supports which are IDs, friend, having the company that you can borrow. Oh yeah. But right now I can't pick anything, sadly. Whatever happened before my head got replaced with a clock is a complete mystery. But as far as I can tell, I was basically forced into the company. Wait, actually, I forgot to mention this, but like, this is like probably the one and only like good use of an amnesiac character I've ever seen. No, I think I had like one other one that I enjoyed. But like, yeah, it's very rare that I actually like the amnesiac trope. But like here, when you actually lose your head, you know what? That's fair. I get it. That one, you can have that one. Maybe they are not so different from me, or so I thought, until... Sinclair bowed his head as if I'd hit a wall now. That's right. This was my choice. I'll get used to all of this, won't I? He was muttering under his breath, like he wasn't talking to me at all. "'Tis the deed I would have done, even if the company sought me not. Lo, yon host of evil draweth nigh." I like Don Quixote. In addition to attack skills, each unit also has defense skills. Lightly tap a sinner's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard to swap their bottom skill with the defense skill. First, let's try selecting a sinner mercer's portrait to generate a guard. Okay. Use the guard skill to gain shield equal to its power. Damage will be absorbed by the shield first before affecting the unit's HP. Huh. Now select foe's portrait to generate an evade skill. When using an evade skill, if its final power is greater or equal to that of the enemy's skill, the unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack. The unit will. Oh yeah, it's like, you're gonna think I'm gonna say it's like Library of Ruina, but it's actually like 100% orange juice. Except usually you end up against the seagull, and you cannot dodge that, ever. Taking no damage from it. Evade skill, flip their coin once for every enemy coin flip. Huh. Wait, that's busted. So that means if the enemy has 2 coin flips, you get to flip twice? And that gives you plus 10 at every heads. Ain't that crazy? If an evade type defense skill's final power is lower than the enemy attack, it will fail, and the enemy's attack will strike with full force. Yeah, that's fair. Finally, select Sinner's Heathcliff to generate a counter. Counter skills allow the enemy to strike first, then perform an unopposed attack against the attacker. If the unit is staggered by the enemy's attack, the counter will not activate. OJ mentioned OJ Hell, where you're stuck perma-losing. Last time I played Orange Juice, I was playing that one character that has like the insane dash, that whenever you go past someone, you do like 4 damage to them, and I killed the entire board like this. The entire board being all my friends. They weren't very happy with me. You don't guard twice, guard generates shield. Yeah. Yeah, once it runs out, it's gone, I guess. Like Slay the Spire too! Lightly tap the Sinner's Portrait to cancel the defense skill. Let us demonstrate the effect of each defense skill in this battle. Chain the defense skills, then start the combat phase. I don't think that's a very good idea to just go full on this when you can use good attacks, but yeah, I guess it's for the demonstration.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Counter! When used under the right circumstances, defense skills can be even more effective than clashing or attacking enemies. However, poorly timed use of these skills can put your sinners at great risk. Also, please note that the sinners will not select defense skills unless you personally issue a direct command. Keep this in mind when using the auto-skill chaining functions. I guess that's why you would like to have like a double die as well, because you can just block the second hit. But like that guy will do like a 2+2+2 or whatever. This one is just a 3+2, so that's really nothing. And this guy is gonna do 2 5s, but like all of this is very easy to break, right? Yeah, I can have a favored as well. Oh no, I got balked over there. Yeah, but like overall, it went very well for me. So I wonder when it's actually like important to block. Like maybe when it's like, if there is a fuck ton of attacks and you do evade, and I mean, does evade actually work against multiple attacks like in Library of Ruina? Dominating. I mean, sure, it's a big number, so might as well. That's some big numbers. I really like those animations. I'm sure a lot of people would put the game on fast forward, but honestly, like, I'm pretty slow, so I don't mind the off time that we get. Let's go double purple. Offensives.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
All blue! So much blue! Blah! What, 10 versus 2? Sheesh! That's a lot of damage! As long as your evade is triggered, it can be used against multiple attacks. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, if there is like a lot of single dice, probably you want to use well, not dice, coins, you probably want to use evade. And maybe you want to mitigate damage with shield when it's something that's too big that you can't clash against. That would make sense. Level 2! I am level 2! That's a reference to something you can't know. Wow. Host, the goat. You've become more competent than once expected. Listen, the first time you literally like told me to fight and you all died. It's not my fault. And Kefalin. It's that thing from Limbus company. From Lobotomy Corp. Well, and technically Library of Ruina as well, but mostly Lobotomy Corp. I can select the characters I want. Yippee! So, got no clue what my characters are. So, I guess I just know that the 3 stars are, or 3 zeros. What do we call varieties in this game? I feel like an idiot when I say 3 zeros every time. But I guess we can just send the big ones, you know?
망설임 없이
이곳에 있나니
영광입니다.
전 준비되었어요.
Wait, Lobotomy Corp. Triple O's? Okay. Look! Lobotomy Corp Remnant! Oh! Actually, that makes me happy. That's awesome. I love that. Play lineage. Damn, you're a mess! Funny Merceau idea. This one? Grosse Hammer. Oh, it's the yeah, the big hammer guy SCP. The was it Teth or was it Zion? Yeah, I do remember that guy. Something about him in work clothes is just funny. You. But yeah. Okay, let's take those ones because why not?
버릴 수 있는
They're big 80. Eventually I'll level up some characters. I swear. Seriously, when was the last time I actually got to stuff myself? I swear this lump of metal eating better than we do. Do mind that all meals are portioned in appropriate amounts. It's nowhere near enough to keep me going. I thought I'd heard Heathcliff shouting, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" in the distance, but Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like blood or protein? It's enkephalin, an energy source extracted by Lobotomy Corporation. She named the name of the other game! The previous L Corp, right? I heard it used its singularity to produce energy, though now that the wing's fallen, all that's left is its rubble. Correct, which is why it's become a rarity these days. However, Mephistopheles is capable of forcibly extracting enkephalin from the body. Maybe because now enkephalin is... Wait. Yeah, enkephalin was like literally like fear energy being extracted by the SCP type creatures, right? Or was it? No, it was extracted directly from them because they were like creatures that were like born from the imagination of people and their fears and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it was always extracted from humans. This is just like very direct. The body? I could not help but fixate on that word as I looked back and forth between the chewing maw of the boss and Otis, who was barking orders at the other sinners.
네.
Yes, encephalin can only be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves. It can be harvested from live subjects at greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilius told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay, then
그럼
one might ask, then why feed the whole body? The answer is simply that their blood and muscle tissue can also be processed into fuel. While enkephalin is used to generate ignition and thrust, the leftover organic matter is used to sustain velocity, which in turn reduces the bus's enkephalin demand.
하이브리드요.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an hybrid that doesn't work on dinosaur goop. It works on human goop instead. Very good hybrid. Post went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities, and that harvesting enkephalin from human bodies won't be sufficient in the long run. Most of it went straight over my head, though. Well, that's complicated, but I get that you are in for some tough work. Not at all. No work is tough or first. Damn! She's just built different, I guess.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 해봐.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, manager, Bud, more incoming. Oh, more fights. Holy shit, what the fuck? Adjusting density of information on screen during combat. At the top right, in the battle screen, there is a button that adjusts the amount of information displayed. The three options set the density to medium, minimum, maximum respectively. Maximum amount, display configuration. This is the default setting applied with when first starting the game. More information is shown compared to the other two settings. Details on keywords used in skills are shown as well. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that, honestly. The medium information display configuration, the setting, details on keywords used in skill will not be shown. Okay, so that's once you remember them, I guess. In the setting, information on effects and keywords of skills will not be displayed. Yeah, no, I'm good. But also, what the fuck?
말씀을 받도
He looks crazy. That's insane. 224. We can fuck him up. Which one do I want? I guess we can go yellow for this. Inflict 3 nails. Oh yeah, maybe I should actually start reading the skills. Gain 1 poise next turn. On the hit, gain a potency-based chance to deal critical damage, reducing the count by 1 if successful. Oh. When hit by an attack, take fixed damage by the effect's potency. Reduce the count by 1. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So we do an extra 5 damage on this guy. Heads hit healed by 30% of damage dealt. Yes, it's better to use this for now. Gain 1 poise next turn. Twice? Then 2 haste next turn. Wow, that's an insane haul, isn't it? Like it's 3 coins So it can 12? But it says 413 on the left. On the right side. Oh. Okay. Inflict 3 nails. Turn start, gain 1 bleed and increase the bleed count by this effect count. Then halve the count. Oh, I see. So it's like an added form of bleed. Gotcha. Speed decreased by the effect count for 1 turn. Okay. Lower user stagger threshold by 30% on damage dealt. Huh. I want to see the big attack, even though we don't get the sloth resonance. Gain 1 poise count. Again! Got a lot of poise generators. 16? Wow, he just exploded! He just exploded him! He poked him and he exploded. The fuck? 4-3-1, yeah, it doesn't seem like I need to block anything. Yeah, I think you're fine to use this, honestly. It's 4-5. I believe in you. Inflicts Rapture. Oh, wait, it's plus 100% the damage? Actually, I think I didn't follow that. Gotcha. Sure. That seems fine. I love how he makes them explode. It's funny. Wow. Okay. Well, I know who's gonna be MVP, I think. It's either him or Merceau. Yeah. And the double hit at the end was like, sheesh. Oh wow, Merceau is not close actually. I guess it's because he does like one big hit compared to like multiple smaller ones. Oh, okay. Well, now that I've got this progress, I know that it's gonna be 12 missions, don't I? But sadly, my throat is kind of reaching the end of its ability to speak. So we're gonna have to end it here for now. But we're gonna be playing basically like all of Kanto 1 for the upcoming streams. And how it's gonna work is basically either I'll chain into Kanto 2, either during my longer streams in the week, or I'll just play something else in between each Kanto, because I don't know, that seems like a nice way to enjoy the game. I don't really want to like rush every story beat and all that, but like since the length of the game seems to be very long, I think it's better if I cut it by Kanto pieces, like chapter pieces. So we will do like the full chapter 1 in one go for sure, and then it depends, like either I'll slot something else and then we go back for chapter 2, or I'll go straight into chapter 2, depends. That's how we're gonna do it going forward. So if that's interesting to you, come back next time, which might be tomorrow, but for sure Monday there's gonna be a long stream of this. So yeah, thank you for the stream, Mika. It was the first stream of yours I've seen and it was very fun. I'll try to catch the next one. Thank you, it's very nice. But yeah, on that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bisous, bisous. Bye. I got my voice. I can't even do my silly sign out. Bye.